But once the videos show up, they will stay in the rankings much, much longer than the bookmarks. So why do we bother with social bookmarks? Because it's still links that the people who use Dig might find down the road when they're on Dig. There's still links that the search engines find. Some of the sites allow you to put direct links to your website, which counts as an incoming link. And in the first 24 hours, let's say it's time sensitive. I don't have the shots here with me. Altitude launched. Good friend of mine, wanted to help him out. He actually, what was really nice about that is Eben. I had a conference in November, and he wanted to come speak, and he was doing his big altitude launch. And he said, I'm booked, I'm coming in, taking the red eye in, we're launching on Friday, we're taking the red eye in, I'll be there at 5 a.m., sleep for a couple hours, I'll present for you on Sunday. I said, you an idiot, you don't need to do that. But it's great that he offered, and that's what he's willing to do. And I wanted to mail for him, but I couldn't. I had my own promos going on, I had my own seminar to host for people, and everyone knows what a pain those are to host, so you should thank Buck and Brock, because it's a lot of work, and the support staff also that takes care of you, because it's a lot of work. So I couldn't do that, but I said, well, I'm doing this little presentation about how we do this kind of stuff here. Why don't I show them how that works? A little bit different presentation because I used a network of blogs to do it. But I owned every spot there was to own on Google within 24 hours for 15 minutes worth of work. The product paid $800 a sale. I hadn't mailed in over a week. And I made a lot of sales overall. And I can't say for certainty because I did send 1 or 2 emails out about it, but it had been over a week. But I got a lot of other sales that came in. And I do that for a lot of stuff. So if you're selling an information product, well, what happened? I didn't have a lot of time. I couldn't build a website and spend 3 months promoting the thing to get it ranked up high long term. But I could promote the heck out of it on my blogs and then take these social marketer links and go out there and social market it. And I just told you, those social markers show up right away. So if there's a 24-hour time frame before the deal expires and you want to get your word out fast and rank high in the search engines, how are you going to do it? You blog it, you ping it, you bookmark it. The videos then will stay in there long term. So if you do a search now, you'll see in the videos I showed you did a shot, the videos will still rank high 2 months later. The bookmarks tend to fall away. But if it's a time-sensitive offer, and there's 48 hours before it expires, and the closing pipeline profit's down for good, and the price is going up $2,000, and you want to be found in the search engines because we know what? There's going to be a lot of buzz on all the websites. The social marketing websites will be buzzing about how Pipeline Profits is about to close down and how great those guys are. And then they're going to go to the internet and say, darn, how do I find a link? Where is their website? I want to know more about this Pipeline Profit system. Well, if they're paying a $1,000 commission, and these people know they heard on their social networking site that they're worth joining, but there wasn't a link for them to join, so what are they going to do? They're already on the internet. They've already been told by their buddies in the social marketing field that it's a good product. What are they going to do? They're going to search. And what are you going to do? Give them what they want. And you can get there quickly by using the bookmarks. But the videos will stay there longer, ranking-wise. I got a lot more stuff. I don't know if we can share it. Let's move on here. So we talked about this already. So this service goes out there, takes a couple minutes, you're done. That's all we did for the video, for the promotions of the products. I have given you guys everything. Put out the blog, did the traffic geyser, did this thing, social marker, and that was it. And I showed you the traffic figures early on in the presentation. And they were very respectable. I mean, a couple thousand uniques a day is pretty good, especially in high competitive markets. So we made sales. We didn't do opt-ins because we didn't add opt-ins to it. But we made sales, and we got a lot of traffic. People offered to buy links from me immediately for more than I paid to have the site built. And I didn't have to go find them. All right. We already talked about this, the top 3 out of 4 in 24 hours for the video submissions. Stuff works. So this is the screenshot from at the event itself. Here's another thing too. I call it the breadcrumb trail SEO. This is what the whole thing's about. It's about leaving a breadcrumb throughout the internet. By using these social marker sites, these social networking sites, these social media sites, these Web 2.0 sites, you can call them whatever you want. It's just a big community. That's what it's all about. It's about building a community and tapping into the community for traffic. I call it the breadcrumb trail SEO. Because what do? They go to the search engine and they find little breadcrumbs all over. They find my delicious. Here we go. Someone clicks here. That's one of the social bookmarking sites. It's not my site per se, but within 10 minutes, this thing could show up in the search engine and someone's looking for whatever it is we were talking about, Casio XLM EXE10, they click it, they go to Delicious, there's a page that says this came from this blog. Now, some of the sites allow you to customize them, like the Myspaces and the YouTubes I showed you earlier, and the Squidoos, so you could really optimize the pages when they get there. They're going to want to come to your website. Other ones, not so much, but it doesn't matter. If you got 100 of these things out there, it's a little breadcrumb trail, and they say, okay, it's a Delicious tag, I click it, I go to Delicious, but while I'm at Delicious, it's going to tell me where that post came from. Oh, digitalcamerareviewsblog.com. Well, if you read my top 10 do's and don'ts about picking domain names, one of the things I said is you need to pick names that make people want to take action. If I call it xyz2wz.com and someone reads that in the search results, is that going to make them want to click it if they're looking for digital cameras? What if they're looking for digital camera reviews? I can tell you because I test it, but it matters. So if someone visits Delicious and they see if they go to Delicious because they found a tag about digital cameras, and they go to Delicious and it says, visit wxyz.com, that doesn't really call out to them, does it? And I can't modify Delicious as great as I can as YouTube and Myspace. So a way around that is, in any search engine results, especially if it's your own search engine result, you use a domain that calls out to the people for what they're searching for. Well, if they're looking for digital cameras, and if you look, one of the top searched for terms is digital camera reviews. How do you think I named my website? Did I just pick it out of the air? Was I selling bazookas and decided to call it Digital Camera Reviews Blog? People are looking for digital cameras. One of the most highly searched after phrases in conjunction with digital cameras is reviews. Digital camera reviews. That wasn't available, so I tagged blog on the end of it, which was the most popular word 3 years ago, so people know what a blog is. And boom. So when they go to Delicious, I can't customize that page nearly as well as I can customize it for YouTube and Myspace. But if they go there, they follow this link over there, they'll see, hey, this blog posted about this camera, and the name of the blog is Digital Camera Reviews. Well, you know what? I really am looking for digital camera reviews. So I'm going to click it and go over. Now, if this is a search result in general, and it said digital camera reviews, and it said spot number 1, digitalcameras.com, spot number, dot number 3 is about bazookas. If your URL shows up in Google itself, it says digital camera reviews, and someone's looking for digital camera reviews, if it's number 2, and the guy who's in the number 1 spot, it says something like, see Brittany fall down drunk someplace, and they're looking for digital cameras, but they're ranked number 1 for digital camera reviews, which one would you click? If you're truly looking for digital cameras, right? You're going to click the URL that says digitalcamerareviews.com. Plain and simple. AdWord ads, we should test that extensively. Capitalizations, word usage, you name it. It all makes a difference, substantial difference in your income. Is that clear? Because I didn't have an example to show you, but that's exactly, like I say, name your URL so people want to take action. If they're looking for digital cameras, call it digital cameras. If they're looking for reviews, put reviews in there. Give it something that they want. The URLs I used to have the most luck with in AdWords when I used to do that was the URLs that would say they're not telling you the whole truth. They're hiding something from you, which is perfect for your guys' markets. And the whole truth about weight loss, they're not telling you the whole truth. Don't buy anything. And they've gotten lenient about it. But back then, they wouldn't let me run the ads. They said it was attacking somebody else. I go, who is it attacking? I didn't say anything other than, hey, they're not telling you the whole truth. Click here for the whole truth. Literally, that's all. It was nothing mean, nasty. And Google wouldn't let me run those ads. But they were the highest click-through rates I had, too. So I think they've laxed that up a little bit.